Hello and welcome back to the Owlygarchy. We're currently hiding from a ton of people who are hunting, who are looking for us. Hopefully they won't see us. Man, there's a lot of people. Why are there so many freaking people? And I honestly can't even remember if I'm going the correct way or not. At some point... Oh, the left lights. There's someone there, but they have a banner, so they're not the people I'm... Hey, Manes, welcome. It's so bright. Their torches are so bright. Okay, I see a quest. It's not a quest marker, it's a waypoint. It's probably, if it's the well, go south to the double rock with the broken cart. Is that the well? I think that's the well. Yeah, then I should... Okay, I think I know where I need to go. Yep. Here it is.
Broken wagon. I have to head up the hill here.
Now I have to go uphill between the rocks. Ah, okay. Nope. It's villagers. The villagers are looking for me. Yeah, because there was almost no one left at the castle. That guy's headed straight for me. Just mind your own business. There's nothing for you to see here. Man, another one. Damn it. He just looked at me and said no. Dude, is it the highway here or what's going on? Oh, I actually need to talk with this guy, right? Or what?
I should keep going south from here.
No. Continue south. Okay. Continue south until the edge of Apollonia. Now it's straight on till I reach the edge of Apollonia, but I can't drop my guard. I'll see a tunnel in the cliffs and St. John's Fire. Huh, that guy is standing dangerously close to the cliff. And I didn't even need to throw one rock to distract them. Man, I'm so glad I explored this area before, and I kind of know where I need to go. Otherwise, I would have been completely lost. Ah, it's too bright. It's very bright.
Let's go back to the rocks. Gone the wrong way.
Okay. Oh yeah, back to the rocks, sorry. I think I might be at the edge of the forest. Yeah. Back to the rocks. Back amongst the people. Good thing there are no more bandits or wolves.
Taken a wrong turn.
Feels like I'm about to meet Galadriel in Lord of the Rings. Because it's so bright. The bright lady. It's an abandoned shack. So let me check the map. Where was that abandoned shack? Nowhere on this map. Ah. Okay. Oh, I see. Is that a castle? If that's the castle, that must be west.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Don't tell me I'm here. I can't freaking wait. No way I'm here. I think I'm here. What the heck? But that doesn't make any sense. Why should I head toward the castle again? I thought I was here.
Going the wrong way. This definitely isn't the right way.
Oh, no freaking way. Hold on a second. Opposite. But that means... Why did Henry say that I was going the wrong way? I was definitely going the right way. Okay, I know that camp. The enemy camp. The rocks again. I just had to brag, didn't I? Yeah, I'm so glad I explored this area before. I know it like the back of my palm. No way I'm gonna get lost during the night. Okay, I'm in the right area right now. I went through here, finally. Falcon, Falcon, passwords Falcon.
Falcon! Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
we made it.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Look, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
Catherine, you really need to dress. Goodbye, Troskowitz region. For good and good riddance. Henry seems to be so tired, he's about to fall off his horse. Is he gonna sleep again? He's having a nightmare.
So, we finally got him.
Yes. Ishvan.
How does it feel? I said.
How does it feel?
Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
No. Hey, good morning, AWSO.
Henry?
Man, the psychological impact on Henry.
Hurt.
He fell off his horse. Fell asleep.
You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Nasty business. I would have broken a few ribs. This game is so beautiful, man. I'm filled up with hope. That was such a good cutscene. Suchtol, sometime later. Suchtol was the first fortress where Godwin was fighting alongside Capon, right? The sword and the quill. Follow Zizka and Catherine. And we are terribly hungry. And I cannot...
Much further!
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of
Look at those birds.
my friend.
The
Who
doves.
is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hynek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukno.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdol place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word!
Int Master.
And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know.
Where are you going?
His
Lord
uncle
Pisek
has a
ain't gonna see ya.
reputation
He's
for
got an
being a
important
pinch
visit.
purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will. And for
The
us
wet
too.
devil.
But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
If he was a... If it... Never mind. Wet Lady seems more like a lady name than a... than Dry Devil. Can we access... We cannot access our inventory. Nor our codex. Nor our journal. I hope my keyboard's not unplugged.
Long last.
I remember this castle. And I know what's going to happen. We all do.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
New people. This feels like a new game. Only that now I'm not level -1. I think I'm level 27 or something like that.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hynek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
How do they know? Who's this guy?
Margrave Jobs.
Oh, this is Margrave
I'm
Jobs.
afraid your friend Hynek is no longer here.
Man, he looks
I'd
royal.
love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir,
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He looks very royal.
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
This guy looks like a noble. Dressed all fancy and expensive.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotznov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the...
Okay, we're starting to get dizzy. Oh, because we're so hungry. I want to see what those debuffs do, because I don't actually remember ever having them. Tiredness. If you ever saw a map of the Holy Roman Empire, you should know that everyone with 2 sheep is a king of thunder. You're exhausted, your physical capabilities are hindered, and you can't concentrate, meaning your speech is less persuasive than usual. Your charisma has also taken a hit. Eventually you'll start fainting. Your strength, agility, speech, and charisma are lowered based on the level of exhaustion. You're hungry, your stamina is decreased, and eventually you'll start losing health. Oh, interesting. So you can actually die of hunger. Well, now... I still... Oh... Most of the food is spoiled. Hey, AWSO, thank you for dropping by. And have a very productive day at the uni. Enjoy this map, catch you in another stream. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Yourself. Okay, eat. And do I have any... not moonshine, but... maybe... not alcohol, beer. Something to give us energy, like schnapps. Plus 10 energy. Okay. Maybe apply some perfume. Do I have Minta perfume? This one. Excellent. Our hunger has been partially sated.
Hargrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin. What now?
Okay. Just wanna check this. Buff drunkenness.
If you get my meaning.
Are your pockets stuffed with wild?
Perfectly, my lord.
Catherine. Also, let's check the journal. The sword and the quill. When fleeing from Trotsky, we managed to discover that Burgo was headed with Sir Hans Capon to somewhere around Kuttenberg. Fortunately, a certain Hinnek of Kunstad, known as Dry Devil, is holed up in the Kuttenberg region. He could help us rescue Sir Hans. His base is Suchdol Fortress, which belongs to Lord Peter of Piszek. And that's where we have headed. Wounded, dirty, and tired, we arrive at Suchdol Fortress, where we were in for a surprise. Instead of Dry Devil, we met with Margrave Jobst, who invited us to rest in the fortress. I'm as hungry as a wolf. I won't turn my noose up at the food I'm offered. I see a skeleton. Indulgence chest. Talk to Lord Bishop in the banquet hall. So this is Sukhdal. They have an alchemy bench, a sharpening, and a smithy. Okay, this is the village. It's quite a large village. They have a maypole. I don't want to see that, the stocks. I've had enough of the stocks. Sukhdal. Sigismund's camp. Opatowitz. Wysoka. Mishkovitz. Bilani. Shitoki. Old Kutna. Kuttenberg. Legacy of the Forge. Okay. Malashov. Raborsh. Bohunowitz. Devil's Den. Grund. Horshan. Okay, so this is the new area. I wonder how much larger it is. I'll be bathing soon anyways. Oh, yeah. And this is transport to the Trotsky region. I think I'll be sitting next to Catherine.
But we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table is still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir.
The city is massive. Okay. Oh, they gave me this thing because I was undressed. They automatically gave me the surcoat. Yeah, because I was wondering, I didn't equip this. Okay. When you mean go straight to the DLC, you mean the Legacy of the Forge, right? Because... Okay. So much bacon, spoiled bacon.
Don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dry bread and stewed peas with...
Oh, even if I was dressed, I would start with that. Okay, I see. Salami. Roasted chicken leg. A juicy chicken leg. Eat.
Horde of dirty warriors. I seriously doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
I understand. Undoubtedly, you've been through a lot.
And we've a lot more to face.
Cheese. Gamekeeper's letter. Bacon.
How was it? Nothing special. Boring, really. Better boring than chasing some fucking thief, eh?
Hey, Vladislav. I see you have been grinding your French skills. That's good, that's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, and you're just in time. I just reached the Kuttenberg part of the map. The second part of the second area. Okay.
Enough.
Let's have a little schnapps. A little more schnapps.
Oh, have a peaceful one. I'm off.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trotsky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trotsky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trotsky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
We only met once. We know each other well.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here? What is Jobst even doing here? What do you think of this situation? Well, he invited him here. Why is Jobst even doing? What do you think of this situation?
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of humans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hynek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
Thank you again.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open...
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
He was slightly embarrassed to tell me that. Have a bath before going to bed. Okay. The situation might have surprised us, but the promise of rest and a warm meal made us put aside our caution. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to find out what had happened to Lord Hynek. Let's hope we'll learn more when Margrave Jobst gets back. I didn't turn down dinner, and I won't say no to a bed either. Thankfully, they're ready for us here. They said I'll find my room in the palace on the floor above the banqueting hall. There's a garland of flowers above the door, it seems. The journey was hard, and I should probably have a bath before going to bed. Lord Pisek told his servant girl Susanna to prepare a bath for me, it seems. I'll find it in the little cottage in the courtyard. Have a bath optional. It's not optional, it's a must. I hate getting dirty into my bed. Dairy cheese. Scribe.
Are your pockets stuffed with wildflowers? Or how come you smell so nice?
Sigismund, the King of Hungary, the son of Emperor Charles IV and his fourth wife Elizabeth of Pomerania, may not have inherited the royal or imperial throne as his brother Wenceslas did, but from his father his slightness. I think I already read this. Yeah, I did. I think I have this book in my inventory anyway. So everything would be considered stealing. Oh, he has his own toilet. Oh my goodness. And he poops. The poop goes all the way down. Okay. I wonder what this is used for. Water? Ah, to wash your hands, I think.
Where's it coming from? Was that you? Oh, never mind then.
Man, but imagine the draft. Oh, actually he has windows here. Glass windows. That's nice. Yeah, but this is for... Yeah. So it doesn't smell. Makes sense. And they have nice drawings all on all the walls. Okay, let me see at the banners. Huh. It's a lion. Oh, I remember this one. This one was in the beginning of the game. Yeah. When Suchdol was under siege.
Who are you off to see smelling like that?
He's looking out the window.
I know we're in Suchdol, and that this fortress belongs to you, but I don't know anything else about it. Or about this area.
It's not exactly a royal castle, as you can see. You'll find dozens of such fortresses around Kuttenberg. As the town grew richer, many burghers wanted to climb the social ladder to join the nobility. They bought land and built fortresses. Kuttenberg is surrounded by plains, so they've been springing up like mushrooms after the rain.
Okay.
I mean no discourtesy, but I've never heard of you, sir.
Fret not, I take no offense. I can tell you come from far away. Everyone here in the region knows me. I used to be the mint master, the king's official who oversees the Italian court, where the Prague Russian is minted out of Kuttenberg silver.
That sounds important.
Indeed it is. And that is why Sigismund stripped me of my office as soon as he took control of Kuttenberg.
I understand, it makes sense. I can actually talk with them.
How are you?
Much better with hot food in my belly. But a pitcher of wine would be the best remedy.
Don't overdo it, though. Better to lose one eye than drink yourself blind. Any orders, Captain?
Now, eat and sleep. I'm not sure how long they'll treat us this well, so make the most of it.
Very well. Catherine?
What happened at Nebakov after the Praguers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
Well, of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz.
Can you imagine?
I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hung everyone they found there. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life once.
I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Do you know Kozlik? Clever little fella. Surely he managed to get out alive.
I know him very well, and I reckon you're right. If anyone managed to escape from Nabokov, it was him. At least I hope so.
Do you think Mikash survived?
What, him? What do you care about a ne'er-do-well like him?
No, whatever he's like. I had some adventures with him.
So did I. and he's the last person I'd shed tears for.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
No, I don't know her well. But she was very kind to me. I suppose now I'll never see her again.
Poor girl. May God forgive her sins and grant her eternal
It
rest.
died.
You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks. What do you think of Lord Pesek?
He's a real man, at least. Noble and good-mannered. But I hope his age has weakened his hearing. You should be ashamed of yourself asking about him when he's right next to us.
Oh, that's so interesting. No other game does that. Yeah. In other games, you can add gossip about someone when next to them. In real life, they would hear you. She was lucky. Back there, the rules of engagement were lax. Yeah, maybe she got... Yeah, I understand. If they're... When you conquer a fortress, kill the men and sleep with the women.
What do you plan to do now?
What do you think? Have a proper meal and then go and lie down?
May I join you?
May I join you?
At least we'd only take up one of Lord Pease's beds instead of two. But I'd like to get some rest.
No
And I
way.
advise you to do the same. We have lots of work ahead of us.
Henry was, may I join you? Can't believe that actually worked. I don't want to rob this place yet. Yeah, maybe I should... Man, but this is a nice castle. Look at all the woodwork. Man, even lighting up all the candles. You need a lot of servants to take care of such a castle. There's another book here. On the Siege of Prague, a peculiar one indeed. In the year of our Lord 1401, in the summer after the Prince Elector stripped King Wenceslas of the title of Holy Roman Emperor due to his inability and unwillingness to rule. Man, is Wenceslas really that bad? Because everybody speaks about his inability and his drunkenness and his... Man, the army of Jobst, Margrave of Moravia, and the League of Lords appeared before the gates of Prague, alongside the armies of William of Meissen, with the support of Prokop, the cousin of the king, who was initially sent to William to discourage him from war, but in the end he joined with him. Together they laid siege to the town from two sides, from north and south, but their strength was not so great that they could take the town by storm or even fully encircle its walls. King Wenceslas did not want to come out of the safety of the town walls with his army, so all the armies remained in place and waited to see what would happen. And none of those laying siege wanted to send their army against Prague to destroy it, for they did not wish to cause an injury to the kingdom of Bohemia, but only force Wenceslas to capitulate and relinquish the crown of Bohemia. Sigismund of Luxembourg, who had been vying for the throne, remained at that time in the captivity of his own subjects, and thus he could not come to the aid of either side. It is said that if he had come to the aid of someone, he would have likely helped his brother Wenceslas, although he had warred with him at other times, because blood is blood, and it would be preferably for the crown to stay in the family. The besiegers of Prague kept up their siege, and the Praguers themselves even brought food and supplies, so rowdy soldiers would not plunder the surrounding area and would spare the farms. Aware of this willingness, the besieging army had no desire whatsoever to resort to violent deeds. Now that's an interesting war tactic. 17 days did the armies lay siege, 17 days did they negotiate and make schemes so complicated that many got lost in them, and they began to conspire against each other. On the 17th day, Jobst and the League of Lords came to an agreement with King Wenceslas, and the former would not have to relinquish the crown, but decision-making and government should be left to the nobles from then on, and that he should endeavor no more to rule. William, seeing that no fruits would be borne, retreated with his army back to Meissen. The peculiar siege ended without loss of life or injury. The only one to suffer loss was Wenceslas, for the soldiers in the royal siege encampment slaughtered all the game in the royal preserve to fill their bellies. I understand. A peculiar one indeed. Yeah. Sir Radzik is his hetman, and even he can defend him. That's a melon peel and some bones. Okay, maybe we should go get the bat, right? Mutt, my friend.
For you.
Bacon. A kitchen. Let's cook something. Oh, this would be considered stealing. I see. Captain's wife.
Oh, it's just you, eh?
Captain Frenzel. Oh, the perfume is startling them. Can I talk with you?
Guten Abend. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered to Sigismund, and his army is running amok here in the area.
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? They thought they would rake in the silver from the Kuttenberg mines. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Sigismund kept all the treasure for himself. Why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the local lords are feeding them?
What? I don't understand.
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city, the local nobility quickly decided it's better to pay them Lösegeld.
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich, while the locals feed his army?
Das trifft den Nagel auf den Kopf. And yet, that carrot-top Schweinehund lets the monks in the Zealots monastery fuss over him while he receives legations from the whole kingdom.
Man.
How do things work around here? Is there something I should be wary of?
Not really, except for the Sigismund military camp at Opatowitz, and it isn't really all that safe in the raised villages either. These Banditenbanden have settled in there, a bunch of dossers who'll easily cut your throat for a piece of bread. Ah, so God will, these evil times will soon be over.
Where did you say Sigismund's army is camped?
Unfortunately, they're close. They've occupied the hill above the main road near Kuttenberg, so no one could just come and help the town. When you walk out of the village and look toward Opatowitz, you should see the flags flying above their camp. Pah, that Hungarian camp is like a boil. It's just festering and we just can't get rid of it.
Do you know by chance how to get into that monastery where Sigismund is staying?
Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? You can forget about that. You won't get in there. And listen closely to what I tell you. I don't know what you're planning, but I'll give you some good advice. Leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but surely. You'll see. You'd better be glad you still have your head.
Did Sigismund also attack Suchdol?
Oh yes, as soon as he got here. But my men know what to do. Mit der Hilfe Gottes, we fended him off and forced him to negotiate. Mein Herr Peter, however, had to pay him a fat Lösegeld to leave us in peace. The villages in the vicinity fared even worse.
What happened?
They raised Mesolis and Apatovitz. There was nothing left but ashes and stones. They haven't been here since then, but who knows what tomorrow may bring. Der Teufel soll Sigismund holen.
I need to top up my supplies. Where could I find some merchants here?
You'd be better off asking the innkeeper Slivka in the village about these things. He knows everyone from far and wide. And that's no surprise, because he makes such good spirits.
Better than my moonshine?
How do I get to
I
Kuttenberg
think
from
not.
here?
Das ist nicht schwer. You just take the main road to the east, and then you'll see the church towers. Or you can also follow your nose. There's smoke rising from the Kuttenberg smelters day and night. The smell is hell, but it's worth it for the silver. In fact, the silver's why Kuttenberg is the second richest city in the kingdom, right after Prague.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Shishka.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Zum Glück nicht. Nothing urgent. If you're looking for ein Pfuschen, try your luck elsewhere. Möge
Maybe
Gott
he'll
mit dir sein.
have some work for me later.
How are you, dear good wife?
All the better for being greeted so respectfully. But I hope my husband didn't hear you. He's terribly jealous and he could have you whipped. He's the captain here, you know.
Yeah, he's next to you.
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hinnek of Kunstad went, would you? He was a guest here.
I don't know, but I hope as far away as possible. That animal almost raised his hand to the Margrave.
What? How did that happen?
A respectable woman doesn't talk about that kind of thing. But if it hadn't been for my husband, he'd have been at his throat, believe you me.
Apparently every woman hates Dry Devil.
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you... I'm asking, but...
If it's... You'll have... God be
Okay.
with you.
God be with you. Please don't whip me, Captain. Apparently there are no private areas in here. The Dry Devil is too handsome for the ladies.
Stuffed with wildflowers? Well, how come you smell so nice?
Easy peasy, I could loot a lot of things. But I won't take advantage of...
You don't often see a man smelling this nice.
Thank you.
Grüß Gott.
Nice. Good to see you.
These guys are training in here. Puppies.
Nice.
What a scent.
Just a soldier.
Here, Mutt!
Wanker! I hope you're not following me.
I was just watching you fight. Manure. More poop. I could go into the city. When you want to find out more about someone, look into the dungeon. Nothing but wine. Okay. No prisoners, cellars, anything. Why did the music change? Like I was in a restricted area because I didn't see anything. Okay, I guess we'll just wash and go to bed.
You don't often... Good evening. What do you need?
What do you have for sale?
35 gold. Man. I can't sell the spoiled food.
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
Scrub it, scrub it. I didn't see the sharpening wheel and the smithy. I want to check it out before. Okay. And also to over encumber this. Great.